Key vocabulary summary for the video. Family. The people related to you, like parents, brothers, sisters, and relatives. Example, my family lives in Seoul. Parents. Your mother and father. Example, my parents are very supportive. Mother or mom. Your female parent. Example, my mom loves cooking. Father or dad. Your male parent. Example, my dad works from home. Brother. A boy or man in your family with the same parents as you. Example, I have one younger brother. Sister. A girl or woman in your family with the same parents as you. Example, my sister is in college. Older. More in age than someone else. Example, my older sister is very calm. Younger. Less in age than someone else. Example, my younger brother likes video games. Siblings. Your brothers and sisters. Example, I have 3 siblings. Grandmother or grandma. The mother of your mother or father. Example, my grandma tells great stories. Grandfather or grandpa. The father of your mother or father. Example, my grandpa wakes up very early. Aunt. The sister of your mother or father, or the wife of your uncle. Example, my aunt lives near us. Uncle. The brother of your mother or father, or the husband of your aunt. Example, my uncle is very funny. Cousin. The child of your aunt or uncle. Example, I played with my cousins every summer. Husband. A married man. Example, my aunt and her husband run a small business. Wife. A married woman. Example, my uncle and his wife have 2 children. Children, or kids. Young sons or daughters. Example, my sister has 2 kids. Only child. A person with no brothers or sisters. Example, he is an only child. Single. Not married or not in a relationship. Example, my cousin is still single. Married. Having a husband or wife. Example, my parents have been married for 20 years. Get along. To have a good relationship with someone. Example, I get along well with my brother. Close. Having a strong and warm relationship. Example, I'm very close to my mother. Argue. To speak angrily because you disagree. Example, my sister and I argue sometimes. Take care of. To help, protect, or support someone. Example, my parents took care of me when I was sick. Get together. To meet and spend time with people. Example, our family gets together on holidays.
Today we're talking about one of the most common topics in English conversations, family, the people you love, argue with, and mute in the group chat. Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast where we help you speak real, everyday English.
The kind of English people actually use, not weird textbook English from 1998.
Exactly. And today's topic is super common, super useful, and sometimes a little dramatic.
Very dramatic.
Today we're talking about family.
Ah yes, the people who love you, support you, and ask why you're still single.
That got personal very fast.
I'm speaking for the people.
In this episode, we'll help you talk about your family in simple, natural English. We'll cover common family words, useful phrases, and how to describe people and relationships.
So the next time someone says, "Tell me about your family," you won't panic and say, "Yes, I have family."
Exactly. You'll sound more natural, more confident, and more fluent.
And maybe a little funny too.
Let's do it. Part 1. Basic family words. Let's start with the basic words. First, parents.
Parents means your mother and father.
Example, my parents live in another city.
Then we have mother and father.
These are a little more formal. In daily conversation, many people say mom and dad.
Example, my mom loves gardening.
And my dad tells the same jokes every week. Every family has that one dad.
Mine thinks he's a comedian. He is not.
Next, brother and sister.
A brother is a boy in your family. A sister is a girl in your family.
Example, I have one older brother and one younger sister.
Good. That gives us 2 more useful words. Older and younger.
Example, my older sister is very serious. My younger brother is still in school.
And then we have siblings.
Siblings means brothers and sisters.
Example, I have 3 siblings.
It's a very useful word, especially when you don't want to say brothers and sisters every time.
Part 2. Extended family.
Now, let's talk about the bigger family, the people you see at holidays, weddings, and chaotic birthday dinners.
Or the people who say, "Wow, you've grown so much," even if you are 32.
Exactly. First, grandmother and grandfather.
In daily English, many people also say grandma and grandpa.
Example, my grandma makes amazing soup.
Next, aunt and uncle.
Your aunt is your parent's sister or your aunt by marriage. Your uncle is your parent's brother or your uncle by marriage.
Example, my uncle lives near the beach.
Then we have cousin.
A cousin is the child of your aunt or uncle.
Example, I grew up with my cousins.
Some families are so close that cousins feel like siblings.
Yes, and some cousins only appear once a year and still ask very deep personal questions.
Like, so what's your 5-year plan?
Sir, I'm just here for cake.
Part 3. Talking about relationship status in the family.
Now, let's learn some useful words for relationship status in the family.
First, single.
Single means not married or not in a relationship.
Example, my older brother is still single.
Then married.
Example, my parents have been married for 25 years.
Good phrase there, have been married for.
Very useful. You can say, they have been married for 10 years.
Next, husband and wife.
Example, my aunt and her husband live in Canada.
Then children or kids.
Children is a bit more formal. Kids is more common in everyday speech.
Example, my sister has 2 kids.
And if someone in your family is a baby, then congratulations. The whole family now has 6,000 photos of one very small person.
Accurate. Part 4. Describing family relationships. Now, let's move from family words to family relationships.
Because family is not only about names, it's also about how people get along.
Very true. First phrase, get along.
If 2 people get along, they have a good relationship.
Example, I get along well with my sister. Very useful. You can also say, we don't always get along. Yes, because let's be honest, families are loving, but sometimes also loud.
Very loud.
Another phrase, be close to someone.
This means you have a warm, strong relationship with that person.
Example, I'm very close to my mom.
Or, I'm close to my cousins.
Then we have argue.
Families do this professionally.
True. Argue means to speak angrily because you disagree.
Example, my brother and I used to argue all the time.
Another useful phrase, take care of.
That means to help, protect, or support someone.
Example, my parents took care of me when I was sick.
Good family phrase. Warm, kind, much better than argue all the time.
Balance. Part 5. Useful natural sentences. Let's make this practical. Here are some natural sentences you can use when someone asks about your family.
For example, I come from a big family.
Or, I'm an only child.
Good one. Only child means you have no brothers or sisters.
Example, I'm an only child, so I grew up alone.
Or maybe peacefully.
Depends on the child.
Another useful sentence. I have 2 older sisters and 1 younger brother.
Very natural. Also, my family is very close.
Or, we're not a very emotional family, but we care about each other.
That sounds real. I like that.
Because real English is not always perfect and sweet, it's honest.
Exactly. Here's another one. My dad is quiet, but my mom is very talkative.
Nice, that helps you describe personality too.
And this one, we usually get together on weekends.
Get together is another great phrase. It means meet and spend time together.
Example, my family gets together for dinner every Sunday.
Part 6. Funny real-life family scene.
Okay, Sam, let's do a realistic family situation.
I'm ready.
You go to a family dinner.
I'm already nervous.
Your aunt says, "Why are you so thin? Eat more."
Classic.
Your uncle says, "So, how's work?"
Standard.
Your grandmother says, "You looked better with shorter hair."
Brutal but loving.
Your cousin says, "Do you remember when you were weird at school?"
Excuse me? Were?
And then your mom says, "Smile, let's take a picture."
Ah yes, the family photo where no one is emotionally prepared.
Exactly. But in English, you can describe this by saying, "My family is funny and a little crazy."
Or, family dinners are loud but fun.
Or even, "We argue sometimes, but we care about each other."
That one feels very real.
Part 7, mini story for deeper connection. Let's tell a short story.
Okay.
Mia moved to another city for work. At first, she was excited.
New city, new job, new coffee shops.
Yes, but after a few weeks, she missed her family.
Very normal.
She missed her mom's cooking, her dad's bad jokes, and her sister's late-night talks.
Even the annoying things become cute when you miss people.
Exactly. So she started calling her family every weekend.
Good idea.
She realized something important. Family is not always perfect, but it gives you support, comfort, and connection.
Nice.
So, if someone asks about your family, you don't need perfect English. You just need honest, simple words.
That's a good message.
So, here's the big takeaway. Talking about family is one of the most useful skills in English.
People ask about family all the time, in small talk, in class, at work, and in conversation practice.
So, learn the words people really use. Mom, dad, parents, siblings, cousins, grandparents, get along, close, argue, get together.
And practice easy sentences like, I come from a small family.
I have one older sister.
I'm close to my mom.
My family gets together on holidays.
Simple English can sound natural when it's real.
And remember, every family is different.
Some are big, some are small, some are quiet, some are loud.
Some text once a month, some call you 5 times a day.
But whatever your family is like, now you can talk about it in English with more confidence.
And if your relatives ask too many personal questions,
At least now you can understand them in English.
that is both a gift and a curse.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.
And if your family has a group chat, good luck.